Wins the rematch with the Angry Video Game Nerd.
Which one?
I'm answering the black hair guy's question. I'm sorry, someone else I think got picked there. When's the next matchup with the video game nerd? Let's see. I think we did have a date. It was March 2114.
I see.
We're really not planning anything. I think it's just like doing. There's milking it, and then there's buying the cow, chopping it up, and eating it as hamburger. It's like I just think we milked it. But I mean, but we still like working together. We like doing little crossover cameos and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh, who was that? Somebody else got picked. Who was that? Yeah, go ahead and answer.
Question for the Nostalgia Critic. Just how studly is the Nostalgia Critic?
Isn't that meta? Nostalgia Critic, as you can see, is quite muscular. People think he's balding, but it's not. It's just his extreme intelligence coming through. And that's just a Cliff Note version. Or did you ever know? Yeah.
We both know that everyone knows you like the Batman animated series, and you do reviews of comics. So will you ever do anything with that?
Oh, you know, your crossover?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not. I do read the Batman comics from time to time, like even now, but I mean, I'm not like, certainly not like, he'll know the history and everything, But, I don't know, there's a bad Batman comic we can do or something like that.
I think it'd be interesting if you did a review of one of the episodes, and then whenever something comes up in comics, he can make comments, and then like, Batman's a great cartoon, but there is stuff to make fun.
We did, I did one with Chad Marco, he does the familiar faces, and we did do one with the baby doll character, and it was actually funny because he says, yeah, can we do a crossover day? And I'm like, well, sure, would you have in mind? He's like, well, he's like, nobody knows this character, but do you know Baby Doll from the Batman anime series? I'm like, that's my favorite episode. And it's like, okay, good, we can work with this then. So yeah, we did do that episode. I think you look under familiar faces, it'll be under like Baby Doll. We did do a crossover. With that. Me and the Shamrock familiar faces guy. So, but I don't know. Could be possible. Interesting.
We did a crossover though.
Another one!
Yeah.
You're paying the $300 for it then. Okay. But yeah, I'm not against it. It's just with a great series like Batman the Animated Series, I think it'd be more deserving of a tribute, kind of like you did with the Animaniacs. Let's go back there with the holding the sword.
Hey, how about we hear ye a tale of Bloodbeard Joe?
Bloodbeard Joe! Let me tell you about Bloodbeard Joe. Actually, I don't write that material, so if someone else wants to come up with a Bloodbeard Joe fact, they're more than welcome. Nothing? Okay, then this bit goes nowhere.
There was a time the Power Rangers went back in time to fight Bloodbeard Joe. A Bloodbeard Joe defeated them all with his beard. Then someone threw a wand, somehow something grew, and well, it kind of went from there. Argy, targy,
Is that I can't tell if that's like,
oh yeah, you black shirt back there.
Yeah, who's your favorite filmmaker? Like both of you, or for you, favorite comic maker, or just favorite filmmaker, director, writer, whatever?
My favorite comic, anything, tends to change on a day-to-day basis, so at this exact moment, Gail Simone and Nicola Scott.
In terms of filmmakers, that's a really hard question because it has changed. I mean, when I was younger, I used to love Tim Burton, and I got older, I used to love Terry Gilliam and stuff like that, but it's, you start seeing, they have their down films too, and you sort of catch the patterns and stuff. I think the one that I really like the most, like, wow, that guy just, I hate the fact that he's dead because I really look forward, I really wish I could see more stuff, is Stanley Kubrick. I really love Stanley Kubrick. Yes! He's dead, everybody! So that's the one that I really do. I think I probably love him. So let's see, what have we heard from you? Yeah.
Recently, The Room was shown in Milwaukee, and Tommy Wiseau was actually supposed to show up for that. What is your reaction that he's actually trying to still sell that movie?
Oh, it's all I have. Come on, let me whore my movie out, please. Nobody will let me make others.
One thing that I heard that Tommy Wiseau did, was that someone actually did ask him about the Nostalgia Critic review, huh? And he said he did not want to talk about it. Anyway, how's your sex life? My wallet is tainted now. Oh, and decide user in the mask.
Yeah, you both have pretty big fan bases. Have you ever run into any especially creepy stalker fans in real life?
No, not at all.
I have actually been really lucky, and I haven't actually gotten any creepy stalker fans come up to me.
As far as you know.
But while I was living with my parents, I was a little bit more vocal about where I lived because I hadn't set up anything for people to send me stuff. So one guy who actually did live fairly close by actually did stop by my house and wanted to donate $50 to me. I was like, thanks, but I really wish you wouldn't do that.
The weirdest way I have gotten a lot, you know, there's definitely some odd ones out there, but the actual weirdest one, it was the first con I went to. I'll never forget this guy. My brother and I were there, and we're really hungry. We're about to go get something to eat, and we sort of had like this, I don't want to say posse, but we just had like this group of fans that was just always sort of around us, and for the most part they're pretty nice. And there's one guy that was just always kind of quiet and just quiet and stuff. And finally the group decided, oh, well, we're going to go to another panel, you know, we'll catch you guys later, bye. This guy stays. And the first thing he says is, Can I take you guys out to lunch at all? Can I do that? You know, and, no, we already ate, but we ate, you know, so. And he just stands there. Total silence. 10 minutes. Finally, he asks another question. What's your favorite movie? Brazil. Oh. Another 10 minutes. He comes up with this next question. It's the worst movie you ever saw. It's Garbage Pail Kids? Huh? Another 10 minutes. Literally, finally, I think, maybe 45 minutes of that. We're starving, and we know we can't go get something to eat because he's going to follow us and say, I thought you were going to give me something to eat, and now I have to kill you with my staple guns. You know, so we're just waiting. Finally, he takes off, and I remember we just looked at each other, we just like, thank God! And, you know, we just got our stuff and ran to the Applebee's. But yeah, I mean, that was the one guy. That's the only stalker story I'll tell, because I'm just like, that guy was really annoying. But others, I mean, you get some weird ones. I mean, you definitely do. But I mean, for the most part, the fans are very cool, and they're a lot of fun to chat with and stuff. So, you know, I'm glad there's only a few stories and not a bajillion.
We love you.
Yes, White Glove.
I think you kind of already answered this already.
Next!
Alright, I hate you too. Have you ever reviewed anything that was just so horrible that it doesn't exist in your world anymore and you won't acknowledge it?
Yeah, I do.
That's remotely annoying.
Well, the paradox of that question is if it doesn't exist in my world again, how can I answer?
Through your mind.
I'm tripping, man! I'm freaking out! Spiders!
It's hard to say, because of course there are lots of memorable crap. I said this at the last panel, Q Unit, my God. I didn't actually review it, I was going to. I had it scheduled, I thought it would be a great review. I can't do anything with this. It is so boring. Nothing happens. It's like something you think, like aliens in outer space would actually give you something, but no. It's just bland dialogue after bland dialogue. The artwork was dreary and depressing. It was just, why would you make this? There's a letter at the opening thing saying how much time they spent thinking, this is a great concept, this will be a great story. It's so damn boring. I can't review this! And thus I did the Tandy Computer WizKids review instead. Beard back there. Yep.
This question for you, Linkara. We know your opinion on early 90s Image comics. They suck. But what's your opinion on current Image comics?
They suck! No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. Actually, Image did a lot of good for itself over time and really helped improve their library of books. Mind you, I don't really read a lot of them. Not for any particular reason, just not interested in a whole bunch of them. But people keep recommending Invincible, so I really should get around to finally reading it. So, yeah. All the way in the back there. Yep.
Okay. So, I know that Chester A. Bum said he has no bum friends, but will all the bums come together and do a review or something?
Will all the bums come together and do a review?
Like Linkara did Lester B. Bum and Rooney had his own bum.
Now, don't let this get around. But there's a slight possibility, maybe, just maybe, Chester A. Bum and the other bum might be showing up today. Just, but keep that under your hat. Keep that under your hat. Maybe after the autograph signing or something like that. Get excited, people!
Wait a second, I put on this whole thing and now you're making me put on something else?
Keep that away from me, man. It looks dirty. It's dirty, too. It's about this long and has lights on it. Why, but you got that. That's wonderful. Okay.